back to the channel, Adam from RC Action Australia. Big thanks to everyone out there who likes and subscribes. Smash that notification button down below, hit subscribe, and basically you can follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. The links are in the description below. So as you can see here, we've got the VQS. I did a full unboxing of this kit. Check out the link above for all of that video. So since we've done that video, I've actually built the car, and yeah, absolutely blown away with how it's turned out. It looks absolutely fantastic. You know, I haven't gone with the full sticker kit on it. I've sort of just left the numbers off, and I really think it looks pretty sleek, if I must say. So I'm going to do a little bit of a build video today. I did somehow lose some of the footage of me building certain parts of the car, so I'll flick over to a quick little build montage. Then I'll wrap up with my thoughts on the kit, some of the other extras that I've put on the kit. As you can see, I've put an Avanti cockpit in it. I'm yet to actually paint it. I've just been absolutely flat out in this last week. And as I said, I built this about 4 days ago, and I've just been, found it hard to actually put out a video. So while it's still pretty fresh, it's pretty new, there's not many people out there in the world that have actually even got their hands on these. I think I'm probably, as I know of, the second person in Australia to have one. They're not even in stock at our local hobby shops at all in Australia. So I got this one from overseas, and like I said, absolutely wrapped with it. And yeah, so I'll flick over to some of that build montage, and then I'll come back, I'll tell you what I thought of the kit. And yeah, you may be surprised because initially I thought that this was overpriced. So let's go check out the footage of it coming together, and then I'll come back with a quick little wrap up. As you can see on the VQS build, I have upgraded to the high cap dampers. That is the option set 47455. The kit comes together quite easily. As you can see, there's a lot of nice upgraded parts with universal joints, the upgraded front alloy hubs, and a nice touch is the alloy 12mm hex adapters for the wheels. Moving on to the body is pre-painted, so the decals go on quite easily. As you can see, I've upgraded to the Avanti cockpit. I'm yet to paint that one, but that will be coming soon on a future video. Okay, so as you can see there, the kit came together beautifully. Instructions were easy to follow. It was actually very, very similar to build to the Egress that I recently built on the channel, so you can check that build video out. I'll put a link up above. That was a beautiful car. This just basically reminds me of an Egress but with plastic parts. So yeah, very, very wrapped with it, and I do actually have an original Vanquish. So I've chosen to stick with the VQS decals because I do actually have a Vanquish, and it's quite cool to actually have sort of the original and the re-release version of the Vanquish in the collection. Now I'm going to do a full sort of comparison video and my thoughts of any upgrades that have happened between the Vanquish and the VQS, so that's coming on the channel. But today I'll just give you a little wrap up and my initial thoughts of the VQS, because I did do a video a little while ago where I spoke about you know, the initial price and initial cost of the VQS, and I was probably, you know, I wasn't expecting the kit that Tamiya have actually delivered. So I do kind of think that it is worth more money than, say, some of the other buggies like the Terra Scorcher and whatnot. The quality of the build, the actual, like the diffs are better quality. It's got a center diff with a slipper clutch design in it. So it's that little bit step up than your normal Tamiya. So it does demand a little bit more money. Obviously we've got lightweight wheels, we've got a lot of alloy parts. The kit is probably 99% bearings. There's a few bearings that were missing. Don't know why Tamiya just didn't chuck them in, to be honest, but they obviously deemed them not necessary. I actually had some of those bearings laying around, and I have put them in the kit while I was building it. So we'll start off with the body. Basically it's a Vanquish body. It's exactly the same. Tamiya have done a good job in keeping with the original colour schemes. Everything seems very, very much spot on, even down to the decals and sponsorship, whatnot. So there doesn't seem to be any differences there whatsoever. It's just a name change. Now, as you can see, I'll bring up the Vanquish body here. I really, really think, the one thing that lets this kit down is, as you can see, that huge open cockpit there, and with the standard Tamiya armless driver in there, it just kind of looks a little bit lost in there. So for this build here, I've upgraded to the Avanti driver, and it really, really fills that cockpit area there, as you can see. I got this one online. It was about $20 Australian, so it was a good little pickup. Now, I did sort of trim away a little bit of the back left-hand corner of the driver figure just to clear the servo horn. So yeah, but that's of no issue. That was easily done. So the body itself, pre-painted. To me, I probably could have pre-painted this part silver. You know, the decals are already sort of starting to, you know, lift a little bit. I've had to hit them with the heat gun a few times. So they went to the effort of pre-painting the body black. They could have probably just done that part in silver as well. But nevertheless, the decals go on quite easy and are basically exactly the same as the originals. The kit itself, I mean, as you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful. We've got that plastic tub design. We've got the lightweight pin-spiked wheels. Interestingly enough, they do give you foam inserts. So that's something that you don't see on a lot of other kits. And I've upgraded to the high cap dampers, as you can see. The wing itself, you know, as per the original. The actual machining on some of the sway bar stabilizers does seem to be a higher quality on the VQS compared to the original Vanquish. So they have made some upgrades. There's no doubt about it. The steering seems a lot better. There's still a little bit of play in the steering, nowhere near as much as the original Vanquish. So that's a little bit of an upgrade. What else did I notice? What else was sort of upgraded? The plastics, the G11 part. Now, Gavin from RC Kicks asked me what was the G11 part like. So as far as I can remember, when I rebuilt my original Vanquish, the G11 parts seemed a little bit flimsy, but on the VQS it seemed to be a little bit of a thicker, harder plastic. So obviously that's most likely an upgraded part for the VQS. But other than that, battery tray's still off to the side there, and you know, we've got the upgraded front alloy hubs versus the older ones that were probably prone to cracking on the Vanquish. So not you know, I don't really have a lot of bad or negative comments about the car. They could have probably upgraded the steering a little bit. There is a little bit of slop still there. I do believe that you could probably get the Egris Racing steering kit and adapt it to this kit. I have seen some people doing that around the world, so that's probably a welcome upgrade. Tamiya probably could have included a better motor. For the price of the kit, I think they probably should have included a nice motor, because the body, when the body goes onto the car, you do see the side of the motor here. So just to have some sort of recognition, like the Bigwig, the Black Edition Avanti, and even the Avanti, they just have a GT tuned motor that has a special sticker that pays sort of homage to the car. Now, I really think for the price point, they could have done that. They could have included a full ball bearings into the kit, but yeah, it seems to be selling. Everyone, all the stores here in Australia, everyone's sort of got pre-orders. What else can I say? I'm glad that I actually bought the kit. I'm glad that I upgraded to the high cap dampers when I did. I bought a few sets of these before the kits were even available through RC Mart. And once the actual kits came online for sale, all the dampers just sold out. So I do believe that they're going to be a little bit difficult to get hold of now. So I'm glad I bought a few sets before they ran out. So any other upgrades that I would do to the car? Yes, I probably would upgrade the pinion gear to the 22 tooth. Comes with a 21 tooth. It's still a little bit sluggish in the top end. So I'd like to drop those gear ratios down just to give me a little bit more top end power. Or I could upgrade to a different motor, like a BZ motor if I wanted to. I probably wouldn't go a brushless setup in the car. I think it would handle it, no doubt, but it might just be sort of starting to overpower the chassis. Yeah, what else can I say, guys? I think it absolutely looks spectacular. I think it's a fantastic kit. If anyone out there is looking for something just a little bit higher spec, a little bit more fancy, a little bit more challenging to build than, say, a Terra Scorcher or any of the other basic Tamiya buggies that you can get your hand on, I would recommend it to anyone. So I'll leave it there for today's video. Next video I do want to do is finish off the driver figure and then actually take it out for a decent run. We're going to get hit with a fair bit of rain well, this week and into the next week, so not sure when I'll get it out, but it definitely is a beautiful looking kit. I'm also going to probably look at putting some other wheels and tyres on it, probably the white DFO 2 with the dual block on-road tyres, because I do a lot of on-road driving, and when I did just take this out for a little bit of a run, I've already worn the spikes off the tyres. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. All those links are in the description down below. This is going to be an absolutely fantastic running kit, and I can't wait to bring you a run video. So I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.